Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today's episode 20. Cool little milestone. So today's episode is about allowing things to end and a new beginning to replace it. I believe this was an important topic for me to talk about because even in my own journey of life, I find it difficult to, let things fade away and allow a new beginning, identity, thing, whatever, to come into my life and play its role and allow it to shape the way I am as a person. Because I believe, evolving as a person, not like evolution, but more like as a person, growing into a person that you want to be is important. It's important to allow things to end, to close that chapter, to close that, tab. Anyways, what comes to a closure allows renewal to appear. I believe that allowing something to fade can be difficult. It's not easy to allow something to just naturally fade. And I feel like obviously everyone can find it difficult for things to fade away, because when you allow things fade away, it feels like you're kind of giving up on it. It kind of feels like you're letting it go. It kind of feels like, hey, once this fades away, I won't be able to get that again. And that's kind of, FOMO, fear of missing out, sort of. But I've kind of realized that a change of perspective can really do a lot. I feel like I've realized that allowing new things to, also come into play is also exciting. It's exciting to let new things come into your life, because I believe that allowing new things to come into your life is an important factor, because first, you're gaining new experiences. Second, maybe it's positive or negative. Either way, it's going to lead to growth, because maybe whatever it came into your life due to something fade away or a chapter ending, maybe you had to take a step back, maybe you went forward. Everyone's progress of growth, renewal, identity is different. And there's an episode I talk about, I said something about this comparison is the thief of joy. Kind of connecting to that, because everyone's pace of growth and renewal is different. And I believe that holding on to something that is fading away, you can tell it's fading away, there's slight hints, you can feel it in your gut, and you're like, I'm trying everything to keep this with me, keep this into my life, keep this within my life, my circle, but it's fading away. And that's really difficult to accept. It's really difficult to accept something fading away, even though you're trying your hardest. You just can't, it won't stop crumbling, it won't stop collapsing. And I believe holding on to that, you're picking up broken pieces of glass. It's shards that you're harming yourself by picking it up and trying to rebuild whatever it was there. A good analogy I can use for this is relationships. I feel like everyone maybe watching this video have been in a relationship that has probably failed due to it fading away, due to the commitment, not being there, due to the intentions of both individuals not matching up. It feels like you're picking up broken pieces of glass and you're trying to put it back together. Every time you put it back together, it just collapses once again. And being in that state of rebuilding and collapsing is just going to lead to kind of insanity. It's going to feel like you're going insane. You don't know what to do, and you feel like, hey, this person was my everything. This person was my life. I had my daily routine was in this person, and letting go is hard because you're letting go of part of yourself. But I believe that renewal, a new beginning coming into your life, is also going to add to yourself, because if it's meant to come to you within your life, it's going to come. If it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. I believe that something that I've reflected on why many of my relationships don't work, especially because I'm so young, is I believe that I'm still not fully content with myself as a person. I've kind of practiced the thought of self-love and self-reinsurance and self-content, but I'm not fully there yet. And me trying to pick up other people's flaws and, flaws is the best word. It's going to be difficult for me. And many relationships that I've been in has always failed due to overthinking or mismatched intentions. And that's reflecting that I need to fix these things within myself. There's something I need to fix before I go within myself. And that in itself is a new beginning, because I'm realizing, because in order to change something, you have to realize it first. If you never realize it, it's never going to change. And if you feel like you're in the same state that, I may be in, or I once was, or I'm still kind of in that state of trying to I guess, reflect and bring beginnings to within myself. But um, yeah, I just believe that allowing yourself to let new things in is pretty much the law of detachment. You allow things flow within your life. You're not you. It's like I don't know, like a conveyor belt. You let memories, experiences, ideas, beliefs go past, but you're not grabbing and holding on to it. It's not pulling you. And that pulling is gonna hurt you, and you experience it, but you let it go when it needs to go. When it's time to, I guess, let it to decay and collapse, and then let it go. Beginnings happen when things end. There's always, once again, I believe there's a paradox, or I guess vice versa in everything. And I think, once again, letting go is essential. It's essential because it's a power, it's a tool, it's a tool to use. I feel like in today's society as well, like we hold on to many things, our phones, our, I guess, things, materialistic items, people, relationships that, gives us clarity, but is it healthy for us? We hold on to those things because that's what we know. That's what feels normal to us. That's what gives us a sense of clarity. And letting go is growth. It's kind of like, baby birds. I think baby eagles, some type of bird, they're in a nest and they grow up. And at one point, the mother kicks them out and lets them go. That's growth because the mother bird is kicking them out, and that action itself is growth, because it's either the bird falls to its death, or it flies and grows, and grows its wings and prospers. Things naturally fade when you don't attend to it. I believe everything in life, naturally fades if you don't attend to it. Relationships, yourself especially. If you're not attending to yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually, it's like a I guess a hole in a bucket. You can refill it, but it's always gonna leak if you're not attending to it. You have to patch that and then fill it up. Always attend to it, because I feel like in one point of your life you're going to face a problem that is, I guess, monumental. It's like, it's so hard to get over. It's so hard to accept. But I think those moments in life can show your strength. It's like a trial of strength. And don't be afraid for things to end, mainly because it isn't ending. It's transforming into something newly perceived. And I think that's a good mindset to adapt, especially, once again, if you're afraid of letting things fade away and allowing new beginnings, because a new beginning is a new character arc that you allow yourself to experience. I believe in life you should try to experience many things in life. That could be stages of yourself, stages of growth. And if you don't allow things to end, you're going to be in that one state constantly for the rest of your life. You can't let it go. Focusing on a new beginning too much won't allow something to end properly. So allow, then seek. Don't focus on the beginning too much. Don't be so consumed by the idea of, I don't like this thing that I am now, I want a new beginning to come. You got to let it end first. Allow yourself to feel these things, especially with the relationships. If you're in a relationship and it breaks up, but you're not allowing yourself to feel these emotions to truly end, and you seek a new relationship, you're going to constantly want to chase a new relationship until you feel like you filled that void. It's never going to fill if you don't properly let it end. It's also just many aspects that, come with that as well. One door closes so another one opens. That's the only thing I can really say when it comes to this title. Maybe the door that closed, maybe if you're religious, if you think something else is out there, maybe it closed for a reason. It closed for a reason because it wasn't meant for you. Things that are meant for you are going to happen for you. Things work out the way that life wants it to work out. Fate wants to work out. Religious things, God. And if you don't believe in that, things work out because it matches your rhythm. It matches your flow. And if it doesn't match your flow or rhythm, it's not going to be within your life. And once again, letting go is a hard concept to adapt to. Detachment is a hard, concept to adapt to, because it's not normalized. I mean, it is normalized to some degree on this side of YouTube, the self-help stuff. But I believe that practicing these things daily, even small things like detaching from your phone a bit, it adds up real quick. Adversities clear the way for strength, wisdom, and new beginnings. Adversities are usually with a negative connotation. They're seen as a bad thing, but I believe they're a good thing as well. Adversities are, guide rails within yourself, within your mind, within your spirit, because if you have these guide rails and these adversities, you get hurt and then you bounce up. It leads to growth, and it makes you become a stronger person from whatever you're coming out of. There was a thing that I said, there's only 3 states you could be in life: going into a storm, currently in a storm, and getting out of a storm. And that's something my pastor said, and I believe that's completely true. And it also makes way for wisdom and a new beginning. And I think there's excitement in that. There's so much excitement in something new coming within your life. I feel like also too much of anything can make you hate it. Too much of whatever. It could be a hobby, an interest, a person. It can make you hate it sometimes. And there's a belief that I want to talk about in today's podcast of it as well. Minimalism, and I think that's all. But minimalism is allowing new ideas. Minimalism is basically, let me define it by my own definition, because I don't have the definition on me. But minimalism is living in a way that is only what is only needed for you. I guess that's probably the simplest way I could do it. You're getting rid of external things that are unnecessary and only keeping what you need to survive and live and have clarity. Minimalism is allowing new ideas, habits, and experiences to flourish without clutter and unnecessary things. I think this is an important thing to practice, especially in today's society. We have so much. We should obviously, I feel like having so much, there's a weird paradox in it. Having so much, you become less grateful, but having less, you become more grateful, which is weird to me. And I believe practicing the mindset of minimalism, it allows you to give time to these certain things, traits, ideas, more rather than many things. It's like, for example, if I have many traits, I can't give time to within one trait or one area for so long, because I have so many other things I have to cover. But if you live in a minimalistic way, you have more time for growth and more, I guess, an in-depth way of treating the things that you are, the ideas, the beliefs, the things that you uphold. And I think that it's important to allow things to stay and, I guess, not be in a constant rush of things. I feel like also, once again, society is always in a constant rush. We have to get this done. I have to get my project done. I have to go to work. I have to get this blah blah done. Slowing down can make you realize a lot of things. Especially, it makes you more grateful and appreciative of life. Like right now, many people not be grateful for this, but I'm sitting outside alive in the sunset, and it's 6 o'clock right now. It's really beautiful, but there's mosquitoes biting me everywhere. And slowing down can kind of make you it also calms you down as well, because you're not consuming things constantly. You're allowing yourself to, I guess, process the things that you're already intaking. There's probably a psychology term for it, but I don't really know. And also, endings force you to rethink what truly matters and reflects. This kind of connects with reflecting. When things end, it makes you rethink what truly matters. Does me chasing this person really matter? No, it doesn't. If you feel like you're chasing someone and then you're not reciprocating the same things, I don't think chasing is good at all anyways. I believe that being grounded within yourself is important. There's a quote that, be so grounded within yourself that nothing external can affect you. Sorry, I think that's important. I think that's so true, especially when it comes to adversities, challenges, things that may come your way, because eventually in life you're going to experience negative things in life, because that's just inherently designed in life. Nothing's perfect. And when there's the absence of perfectionism, you're going to experience negative things, whatever it may be, negative events. I hope that whatever you guys may be going through, if you ever need someone to talk to, or want me to talk to about it, or a topic you want me to talk about, please leave it in the comments. I would love to make another video on whatever it may be, even if I've already made a video about it. I love doing this a lot because it helps me. It gives me a sense of clarity, especially when I'm lost. Like, as of right now, I'm still dealing with letting go of a relationship that really never really started. And that's really difficult for me because, it's weird. It makes you reflect a lot. And I'm kind of realizing that even in this, I guess, state of pain, this, state of suffering, I still am trying to adapt an optimistic view when it comes to things. And I find it beautiful being so hurt because I cared so much. The fact that someone made me feel this hurt means I cared so much about them. Anyways, but yeah, if you want me a topic to talk about, I would gladly talk about it. Today I didn't write much at all. I was just trying to kind of blabber out of my head and my thoughts rather than on notes because, like the analogy I used earlier, you give more time to things and slow down. It allows me to write more, but I kind of rushed in a way. So don't do what I do. But yeah, I also just want to get used to, I guess, projecting my thoughts without notes, without me writing it. I think it's also an important skill. But yeah, I hope that today's episode, whatever problem you may be having, you gained a sense of clarity. Remember that everything eventually with time heals. Whatever you may be going through, it's either in a storm, going out of a storm, or going in one. Just know that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Very cliche saying, but I love that one a lot. And yeah, I kind of have another topic I'm going to talk about. There's a quote that I have in mind is, you come into life with nothing, you chase everything, and you go out of life with nothing. Make sure your soul gains more than your hands. That's something I think is important. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed today's little yap session. And yeah, if I'm missing anything that you may wanted to add, maybe leave in the comments so that I can learn from you guys, because I like to learn from people online and physically as well. But yeah, anyways, I hope you have a great day, great night, great morning, great evening, whatever you're doing. And this was Aiden. I love you guys. Bye bye.